Have you ever wondered what drives a person to risk everything? To bet their entire fortune on seemingly impossible dreams? Today I'm going to tell you the real story of Elon Musk. Not the sanitized version you see in headlines, but the raw, unfiltered journey of a boy who refused to give up. This is a story about failure, heartbreak, and triumph. Are you ready? Let's dive in. June 28, 1971. Pretoria, South Africa. A child is born who will one day revolutionize multiple industries. But Elon Musk's story doesn't start with privilege. It starts with pain. His mother, May, was a Canadian model. His father, Errol, was a South African engineer. But behind closed doors, this family was broken. Young Elon was different from other kids. While they played outside, he buried himself in books. 10 hours a day of reading. At age 9, he discovered computers. This was 1980, remember? Personal computers were rare, expensive toys. But Elon was obsessed. He taught himself programming from a manual. The course was designed to take 6 months. Elon finished it in 3 days. By age 12, he created his first video game, called Blaster. He sold it for $500. A 12-year-old kid making money from code. But success at school, that was different. Elon was relentlessly bullied. Kids saw him as weird, antisocial. One day they pushed him downstairs. He was hospitalized for a week. Can you feel that isolation? That pain of being different? But Elon never tried to fit in. He doubled down on being himself. He read encyclopedias for fun. Science fiction became his escape. These books planted seeds that would grow into SpaceX. At 17, Elon made a life-changing decision. He was going to leave South Africa, to escape mandatory military service, to escape apartheid. His mother had Canadian citizenship. That was his ticket out. 1989. 17-year-old Elon lands in Canada. $2,000 in his pocket. No connections. No safety net. The immigrant story we love. But Elon's version was brutal. He worked on farms cleaning grain bins. Dangerous, backbreaking labor. He cleaned boilers for $18 a day. Toxic environments that could kill you. He wore hazmat suits, crawled into industrial boilers. But Elon needed the money. College wasn't free. He enrolled at Queen's University, then transferred to University of Pennsylvania, double major physics and economics. But money was tight. So what did Elon do? He turned his house into a nightclub, charged $5 admission, made $2,500 per party. Entrepreneurship at its finest. 1995. Elon graduates and gets accepted to Stanford, PhD program in applied physics, his dream school. And then, he dropped out after 2 days. Everyone thought he was crazy. But Elon saw something others didn't. The internet was exploding. This was his moment. With his brother Kimball, Elon founded Zip2, an online city guide. The office was tiny in Palo Alto. Elon slept on the floor, showered at the YMCA, 18-hour workdays, 7 days a week. For 4 years. But slowly, Zip2 gained traction. Then came 1999. Compaq offered to buy Zip2, $307 million. Elon's share, $22 million. At 28, he was a millionaire. Most people would retire. Not Elon. He immediately started X.com, an online bank that became PayPal. But there was a rival company, also called PayPal. Both companies were bleeding money. Elon made a tough decision, merged the companies. But in the merger, he lost control. The board pushed him out as CEO. Imagine that feeling. Your own company rejecting you. 2002. eBay bought PayPal. $1.5 billion. Elon's share. $180 million. 31 years old. Set for life. Any rational person would stop. But Elon isn't rational. He's visionary. He decided to start a space company. People laughed. Space is for governments, they said. You'll lose everything, they said. 2002. SpaceX was born. $100 million of Elon's own money. All in. The first rocket launch? Failure. 33 seconds after liftoff. The second launch? Failure. 5 minutes in, complete loss. The third launch? Failure. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Elon was running out of money. His friends told him to quit. He would call friends crying. Am I crazy? He would ask. Fourth launch. September 28, 2008. Last chance. Last rocket. Last hope. Liftoff. Success. Elon collapsed in tears. 4 years of hell leading to this moment. NASA called the next day. $1.6 billion contract. SpaceX was saved. But Elon wasn't done. While building rockets, he had another crazy idea: electric cars. In 2004, nobody wanted electric cars. They were slow, ugly, unreliable. But Elon saw the future. He invested in Tesla. But Tesla almost killed him. The stress was unimaginable, running two revolutionary companies, both burning cash. 2008, the financial crisis hit. Tesla was weeks from bankruptcy. Elon mortgaged his houses, put every penny into keeping Tesla alive. Christmas Eve, 2008, Tesla's bank account was nearly empty. Then at the last moment, funding arrived. Tesla survived. The next few years were a roller coaster. Tesla went public in 2010. In 2018, Elon admitted something shocking. He was working 120 hours a week, sleeping on the factory floor. He was breaking. But Tesla kept growing. Model S became the best-selling luxury sedan. Model 3 made electric cars mainstream. Today, Tesla is worth more than most traditional automakers combined. But there's more. Neuralink, brain-computer interfaces, the Boring Company, underground tunnels, Starlink, global internet via satellites, each project more ambitious than the last. But the crown jewel remains SpaceX. Today, SpaceX dominates commercial spaceflight. They've landed rockets on drone ships, reused rockets dozens of times, made space travel routine. And the ultimate goal, Mars. Elon wants humanity to become multi-planetary. He's designing Starship, a rocket that can carry 100 people to Mars. Sound crazy? That's what people said about electric cars. That's what they said about private spaceflight. So what can we learn from his story? First, embrace being different. Elon was bullied for being weird. That weirdness became his superpower. Second, think bigger than everyone else. Third, be willing to risk everything. Elon could have retired at 31. Instead, he bet everything on his dreams. Fourth, learn constantly. Elon didn't study rocket science in school. He taught himself by reading textbooks. Fifth, persist through failure. 3 rocket explosions, near bankruptcy, public humiliation. Elon kept going. Sixth, work harder than anyone else. 120-hour weeks. But here's the most important lesson. Elon's story isn't about money. It's about mission. He's not building companies. He's building the future. Electric cars are becoming mainstream. Space travel is becoming affordable. All because one weird kid from South Africa refused to give up. Today, Elon Musk is the richest person in the world. But wealth isn't his measure of success. Impact is. You don't need to be Elon Musk, but you can adopt his mindset. Think bigger. Work harder. Persist longer. Take risks. Embrace being different. Elon's story proves that one person can change the world, not through connections or inherited wealth, but through relentless determination and unwavering vision. So what's your Mars? What impossible dream are you afraid to pursue? The world is waiting for your answer. Elon Musk showed us what's possible. Now it's your turn. The future doesn't just happen. It's built by people brave enough to dream. Welcome to your beginning. Thank you for watching.